Hello, I am Bentham, and that bird is not... Is it okay? I mean, that wasn't the plan for the start of this episode, but as soon as I pressed record, this thing appeared. Yeah, the birds in this game are weird. But anyway, welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles in the bustling city of Dragonstone. We're looking at a nice not-on-fire farm, which we're currently... It's the thing we're lacking in right now. At the end of last episode, everything went wrong. We had a house burned down, we had a lot of farms burned down, and everyone got the plague, and all sorts of other things happened. It all went wrong at once, and so I basically ran away, and I'm going to deal with it this episode. So, that one is being rebuilt. Oh yeah, we also lost a bunch of population for reasons unknown, though we know why. We just lost a few more there. But yeah, that house is being rebuilt, so that's all good, but we need to fix this mess. We have to work out which ones are farms and which ones are windmills. So there's a windmill. Let's just do the... We'll demolish all the windmill rubble, and then we'll know where to rebuild them. There. And then I'm guessing... Yeah, there. Won't be one here. There'll be... Oh, there's one there, though. And then... Here. Does it make sense to have one there? Oh, yeah, it totally does. Alright. Food. Windmill. Plonk. 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 Plonk, and then I think it was here. Plonk. And then we'll demolish all of the remaining rubble and build farms in this place. We've got to make sure to get this fixed pretty soon, because otherwise we might actually struggle in terms of... oh, got a Viking attack. The interesting thing there is that I'd noticed that there were bolts from our giant tower firing before the sight. Actually, that's the thing, yeah, dragon sightings only... The alert only comes up when they come into range of your towers, I think, so... It's interesting that that notified me earlier, because I just happened to spot that shadow and was about to comment on it when suddenly we got a dragon attack. There we go, that's all being ordered, but yeah, we have to make sure to fix that soon, because otherwise we could genuinely have food issues. It was such a catastrophic fire that burned down so many farms and windmills that it might actually make the difference between feeding everyone and people slowly starving. Oh, the dragon is in the keep, and he's died in the keep, and has fallen down into the middle of the keep, and hopefully the keep is fine. Well, I guess what we can do now is we can display his skeleton inside the keep. We can have a big dragon's head above the throne in there. That isn't I don't know, it's Game of Thrones as well as Skyrim, actually. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If your fantasy world has dragons in it, I mean, if the world that you live in is a world that has dragons in, and you've ever managed to not even necessarily kill a dragon, but you've encountered a dead dragon, who wouldn't display their skulls in the throne room? It's like, I mean, you'd make up a story about killing him. You wouldn't just, like, leave that. Doesn't matter if the dragon, like, just died of old age in front of you, or tripped over and broke its neck. You would totally display it and be like, yes, I slayed it in a great battle atop a mountain, and stabbed it through the mouth and into the brain or whatever, that sort of cool thing. Anyway, ordering a bunch of piers on here because we want to expand this wall along. Ordered a lot more than our people can deal with, but once we actually have our people again, maybe we will. We keep having manors burned down over and over again, and so we're never at our population. Well, we're occasionally at our population limit, sometimes over it for strange reasons. The Miggler, that's a weird name. Another fig supporter, I suppose. Oh, we need to... I forgot about this, but again, everyone's busy, so no one will be able to cut down those trees to build the road. It's fine, I don't think anyone really cares. This block's awkward and tiny anyway. Maybe do some rearranging with things. I don't know. It's annoying seeing that there ruining it. That's the thing, though. That's why you can look at it from the front and say, oh, it's perfect. Look, they're even in sync. It's like, just don't tilt your head, because then you might spot that there's a gap. It doesn't do anything. You know what? I'm going to build a well there, because... that might stop this house from burning down quite so often. Because, like, at the end of every episode recently, it's just kept burning down over and over and causing us issues. Well, this is all being worked on. Oh, there's our workers trying to get to... It's awkward. We've not made things easy for them. You know what? Let's demolish this here and build a gate. It'll look nice and it'll make things so much easier for the poor guys. We'll build one here as well. Just give them better access to everywhere. There we go. And soon we'll start... Oh, lost a ballista tower. Let me look at the tower. There we go. Oh, it's this one up here, and another one is on fire. Oh no, the amount of stone that the builders are gonna have to lug up here. This is a sort of build project that takes one man years to do. Or I guess a small team. That's the thing though, back in these sorts of times, like, construction did take many years. Like, one guy would order the construction of a cathedral, and then his, like, great-grandson would finish it. That sort of thing. I'm gonna fast forward because we're again out of wood. But we're also out of stone, so we're fairly balanced in terms of the supplies right now. Previously we had no wood, but loads of stone. So I guess at the moment we're now better in terms of wood than we are with stone. Depending on what we're building. Like, if we're building stuff that uses... If we're building piers, then we'll blast through stone super quick. If we're building walls, even quicker. If we're building ballistas, then we'll go through wood quicker than stone. So, it does depend on what we're doing. Oh, and that one down there is burned down as well. This is a separate, like, insult to injury after the whole farm thing burned down over here. Oh, the wood's taking so long to be replenished. So annoying, we need so much charcoal all the time that all the wood that's being made is going into that. Maybe we do need even more woodcutters. Why to put them? We don't have any more, like, trees that haven't already been claimed. We've ordered that, and then we'll order the demolishing of the rubble. So that we can... Oh! The music's changed. Oh, that was... Oh, was that because I was looking at the army? I was wondering what was going on there. I was like, is there a Viking attack coming? Doesn't usually, like, start like that, does it? Also, what's happened to the camera? I noticed this occasionally, that the camera goes weird. It's not supposed to work like this, right? Yeah, this is now maximum zoom. I think I know what's happened. It now thinks that this is the ground. Not down there. That's what's happened. That must be something to do with me building something atop that tower. So I guess we'll just... Oh, geez. We'll just look at the... Let's just not move the camera for the rest of the episode. Yeah, I've noticed that before. I think it's something to do with building on top of the tower and it messing up the camera controls because you're not supposed to be building that high, but they didn't put an actual limit on how high you can build things, I think. I think literally you can just keep going and nothing stops you. Apart from, I guess, the game just dying eventually. Interesting idea, but apparently it has resulted in some bugs with the camera stuff. We can no longer zoom in and get cool close-up looks at things. Right, so everyone's currently busy, even with the population being fully... the cameras are so weird now. Let me have a look at this. So we've got full 7 people working on, like, all of this. Then what is not getting the full attention of the people? That's got a full 5? That's got a full 5? Are the ballista towers not being properly... Oh, they're done. Oh, well, hold on, what was that? No one's manning the tower. Ah, of course, because everyone's working on construction. They won't start manning it until the until there's people available again. So, I mean, that should be fine. In the meantime, those towers don't really do that much anyway. Maybe if we order something built on the ground, it'll fix the camera. I will do that then. Town, pier, order this. Nope, didn't fix it. Ah, well. Alright, so... I'm thinking... What I'm trying to work towards is building houses down here, but I also want to protect this before it's too late. Because it's only a matter of time before the Vikings attack it, and all hell breaks loose. But basically, like, the other main goal is to just fill in this entire section of water here, so let's try and get it up to, at the moment our limiting issues are, stone and wood. We'll have to wait on that a while longer, but we want to get this filled in, have a road running across here, and then maybe some more houses in here. They're not the best houses. Happiness isn't perfect. Fairly good, though, considering. Food is looking okay. Not sure. It could be dropping. We are losing, apparently, 400 to exposure, so I guess we can manage building more houses without issues with food then. So that's fine. I think we do need to build more granaries over here. Also wells. I can't believe I've forgotten about the whole well building thing. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this because it's only making 12 as it is, and it'd be nice to have a well just in the middle of this as much as possible. So one right here, and then another one like here. Let's get some like proper coverage. I think that should be okay. You know what? Something out here as well. We always forget about this bit, and then it all sets on fire and everybody dies. And so really I probably should have some sort of way of stopping that. Oh, there's a fire the camera controls are so weird now. Fire going on over there, but that's been fixed. That's all nice. That a well right across from it, so that was going to be okay. Let's carry on ordering some more piers. I just want to get to the point where I can, like, order piers and have them, like, just keep ordering more of them and have the, like, endless supplies of people and materials for it. That sort of thing's probably impossible, though. But you can dream. I mean, we can probably put some of our idle people into using more materials, but then we're already using everyone for, oh, okay, there we go, we fixed it! That's better. It was something, I guess, well, yeah, that makes sense. It's a camera reset. Oh, there go the ballista bolts, missing entirely. Oh, they've remembered ogres. Oh, that's a lot of ogres. Is it only ogres? Oh, no, there are boats still coming. That's 6 ogres so far. And the Vikings are also coming. Okay, reposition the armies. Send them to the front lines. We must hold the line. They will try and take our farms from us. We must not allow it. Oh, the wells aren't even built yet. I hope they get built before they actually properly arrive. Oh dear, this is a bit of an attack. Yep, start firing as much as you can, archers. I should have built more towers. This is not enough towers for this. But if all our armies are gathered, we might be able to hold them off. An army taking out an ogre would be pretty awesome. Let's send them forth. I guess we should make use of them as soon as we can. I don't think the ogres fight back, so we can just happily... Oh, I can't click and drag to select, like, multiple. Yeah, these guys can actually just start wailing on the ogres, and the ogres don't try and stop them. So just stand outside this tower. Murder anyone that tries to knock it down. Except it's not a very big tower, so it won't take many punches for it to go down. Just mob him. Murder him. You can do it, guys. Just bring him down with just endless stabbing to the shins. Oh, we can actually order... Oh, but that's not good. Well, keep attacking him anyway. But we can actually order them to attack a particular... Oh, God. Oh, this is going wrong. Oh, no. There's too many of them. They're too strong. Our defenses are failing. I should have built more ballista towers. Oh, no. Oh, it's all going wrong. Oh, this is what I get. Oh, and they've started setting the farms on fire. I wasn't paying attention for a second, and my armies are just sat there not doing anything. Go over here. Oh, God. Oh, it's all burning down as well. All the towers are gone. The ogres are just having a field day. We can't take them down quick enough. I mean, we've nearly got them all. There's one left, but he's just happily smashing all the walls he can. Our army was in the wrong place. They outmaneuvered us. Oh, they're still outmaneuvering us. They're over there now. I shouldn't have merged all my forces. I should have kept them split and protecting different areas. Oh, God. I knew I should have started building ballista towers around anyway, but I didn't want to use up all my population again. I finally built up a good population for building stuff, but they're going to have a lot of work ahead of them now, aren't they? That's not just a breach. That wall's just gone. I don't think you can call it a breach anymore. Oh, he's just smashing them all down. There might be a glitch allowing them to take things down in one punch as well. Where is everyone? Oh, no. Oh, they've just gone. They're just in there. Our army is not... Like... I didn't expect them to break through. I was like, oh, the wall over here will deal with them. The issue will be the farms, because they're unprotected. But no, the wall is nothing to them now. And so I didn't position anyone inside the walls ready to come to the rescue if there was a breach. Right, you guys can intercept them as they leave, for what that's worth. You guys, where's he going? He's down, so go help here. What's happening over here? Is anything happening? Nah, I mean... how many boats left? We've got, I think, just the 2 now. So it is just these forces here. And we dealt with them. There go those 2 boats, but wow. That was a disaster. We actually, in terms of happiness and population, we fared... I'd say we fared well. That's a lot of people gone. Yeah, that was a lesson. there, I think. That was a wake-up call about the defenses. They are not enough anymore. I've been growing the population, and I've not been changing the setup of the defenses for far too long. This number of towers is not enough anymore. You need more density. You need ballista towers in every gap. That's why the gaps are there, to put the ballista towers in. I just never actually did it. I mean, I guess I might as well make use of this to start building out the new wall. So yeah, this will be... We'll start it here. And then we'll just start building this in. We'll prioritize getting a 1-block high wall in place initially. And then do this here. And then this here... Oh, it's all a mess. Right, we'll have to have a lot of our forces posted here around the clock to protect it. To be the wall. This guy's missing 2, so we'll send him to get reinforcements. Start training soldiers, just 2 of them for now. This guy here, what's he lost? He's lost 2 as well, it looks like, so he can be ready and waiting nearby. As for this force over here, missing, it looks like nobody. I don't know if these guys ever actually fought anyone in the end. They were just in the wrong places. I didn't direct them properly. Should have had a guy around here, should have had a guy... like an army behind this wall ready to intercept anyone who came through. And we can deal with dragons easily. They're not the problem anymore. That's fine, as long as he doesn't hang around here forever. I mean, him setting the rubble on fire is not exactly the worst thing. But yeah, should have had people like posted ready to stop people who breached the walls. But I was trying to use them to fight ogres, which made a bit of sense because they were going to take out this tower and potentially have a field day with this stuff. But in the end, they had other priorities. They breached the wall a lot. They removed it from the equation entirely, basically. They didn't like... They turned a wall into an open field for them to have battle in. That's how destructive that was. That was pretty crazy. We'll try and get this built quickly, but we're missing a lot of people. Plagues, unhappiness, it's all... We need ourselves a festival. Food still seems to be fine. I'm going to build another house. I'm just going to keep going with this block here. It's supposed to be a little kind of stopgap thing, and it's just kept expanding. Not even a road here. I should really implement that. Demolish that. Order a road running down the side here. And at some point it'll connect up on this bit here, but we haven't quite got that ready yet. I guess I'll order that. I can't. We have no materials. Right, let's just fast forward and let this all get done. Shouldn't be another Viking attack for a while. Hopefully by then we will be ready. Well, as ready as we were this time, which isn't that ready, but it's something. We'll at least have this, the holes covered over with something. Let's get rid of this rubble here and rebuild the walls in this section for now. Eventually I will build it out here and stuff, but for now we need to make sure that this part is ready. And we don't just leave a massive hole in things for them to walk through even more easily the second time around. Stone supplies aren't great. Neither are supplies of workers. It's all a bit of a problem right now, but this stuff is progressing. It's getting done. Another one there. And another one here. We'll demolish this and rebuild that as well. We are generating stone pretty quickly to get the construction work done, really. Let's demolish this rubble here. It might help people move quicker. Don't really know how rubble works, ultimately. There we go. And at least we have a bit of space already in place to start building a road for more projects down here and stuff. I have been told that the piers are basically just roads, and that the pathfinding is weird, and they do prioritize piers over piers with roads on for some sort of, I imagine, accidental reason. Now we need to build a hospital, because we keep getting plagues, and people keep dying in droves, and it's a major problem that I keep just ignoring, mainly because I don't have any space to build a hospital in, that I don't also want to build a home in pretty soon. I guess I'll just build some space for one to be in. Let's order some more piers as we can. That's sorted, so this block here is finished. Doesn't give us room for a hospital. You know what? This thing doesn't do anything. Pretty sure it does nothing. Demolish. We're going to rebuild it somewhere else soon anyway. I'm going to build a hospital here. The people will like that. I guess whoever, like, people who like the person it's a statue of won't like it. Oh, I took too long rotating it around and deciding, and someone's gone and built a tree, grown a tree, and now they've grown a tree there as well. And there. Oh, gee, stop. Stop doing that. I'm shutting you down. Stop. Stop doing the tree thing. I know it's your job, but I'm trying to build stuff here. Town. Hospital. I'll have to wait a minute. Actually, oh, the road will still run through it, though. Right. Demolishing this tower. Don't need it. It's fine. The Vikings aren't going to get this far in, even though they totally did in the last attack. But shush. I'm going to build the hospital there instead. It'll line up nicely with the road and stuff. We'll build the road as well. Why not? Whoop, I missed. We'll demolish that before it's finished. Once that's chopped down, we'll build the hospital. Honestly, we probably need another one on top of this one as well. We've been far too slow with building new ones, and the plague stuff has got pretty bad. This stuff here is nearly done, so we can finish building these roads, even though there's not really any urgency to it when piers are just as good. But it looks nice, and you can build houses off it. Actually, I think you build houses off piers anyway, because I was doing that with these, and it was fine. There we go, getting it all neat again. It's a bit awkward that this is a 3-wide block. There's not much you can do with a 3-wide block, but we can work that out. There we go, this is looking a lot better. I mean, there's no towers right now, but we can start on that. So we'll build this up to 4. And then, once again, we'll try working this out here, because then this is gonna... This lines up with this. So this is the middle line here. So what we'll do is have a... Instead of 3, we'll have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then that nicely lines up with the central tower, which is also the center of the map, which means that when we get to this corner over here, there will be a tower in the corner, and that will all line up nicely. And a manor is burned down, because it's the end of the episode, and that's just the rule now. Apparently, that's just how it works. There's a well right there. I mean, I know it's around the corner, but come on. You built on piers. There's probably, like, is the work that good that there's no way of getting to water through those piers? Just rip up some of the boards. Which I guess it's all rock, but still there'd be water in amongst the rods. I don't know how this stuff works really. I imagine they pile in rocks and they put wood on top of it, but surely there'd still be water under there they could use to put out the fires. Or something. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but it's becoming a bit ridiculous that for at least 3 episodes in a row, we've finished by having a manor burned down. But I guess that is the point where we finish, before anything else starts burning down. We know what happens next. If we let the episode run on too long, then a catastrophic inferno takes out a significant portion of our recently built stuff. I don't want that to happen, so we'll finish it there. With that, I shall say goodbye, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.